What is up, Cowboys Nation? Your boy Mike Tag here, hanging out in the Cowboys cave. Appreciate you dropping in. Thank you to all the new subscribers. If you hadn't subscribed yet, like I say, man, what you waiting for? Hit that subscribe, hit that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that alert bell. Had a great live show last night with me and Jimmy Dee, talking a little bit about the Cowboys and the running game and what do they drafted. Did this running game get better? And this is kind of feeding off that a little bit. So if you missed it, go check it out. And we've got a live show on Thursday as well, so you'll be able to see that. And we'll probably get into it a little bit more. But obviously, there was a video released with Nick Chubb showing his training. I mean, the dude's still in phenomenal shape. The guy's still got it. But we just got to ask ourselves, does this Cowboys running game need Nick Chubb? Or would they be better with Nick Chubb? And more importantly, what Nick Chubb is going to be showing up, because you got to understand, he has played 10 games in the last 2 years. Obviously, he was phenomenal in 22 and 21 and 20 and 19. I mean, Pro Bowl years, all pro years, 1,500 yards. You couldn't ask for much more out of a running back, but he's getting close to 30. He's coming off 2 injury seasons, right? Not playing full years. What are you going to get? And you drafted a couple young guys. You picked up a young guy in Javonte Williams. You got Miles Sanders, who similar to Chubb, just hasn't, he went to Carolina, hadn't really seen the field much, got in the doghouse, got a little nicked up, and you haven't seen the best of him. So if you're going to give me the Nick Chubb from 2022 and 2021, sure. But, if you gave me the Zeke from 2016 and 2017 last year, I would have been pretty happy too. But, sometimes the mind says yes and the body says no. So would I be totally against it? No. If I was the Cowboys, would I make that move? No, because to me, the running back, that running game, it's a young man's game. And you're going to get a running back in Chubb if you signed him that's coming off some injuries. Again, the training looks good, but on the football field, it could be different, And like I said, I love Zeke, but, you saw those preseason workout videos, and I mean, he still looked like still looked like a monster, but when it came on the field, he just didn't have that juice. And you just don't know what you're going to get with Nick Chubb. So that would be my concern. If they did it, proceed with caution, as they say. But I love the running backs that the Cowboys have on their roster. And more importantly, you line that up with the offensive line that they have. This is a team that can create the identity. And you see them kind of going that way of smash mouth, in your face football. And you got the home run hitter in blue. Every time he touches a ball, there's a chance he's going to take it to the house. And Maffa is a bruiser from Clemson. Physical running back, one of the best running backs in Clemson history, by their standards. And they put out some pretty damn good running backs. So more importantly, you're talking about the leadership of Maffa, the leadership that he had at Clemson, captain of the team, being someone that led that team, to the playoffs and was a locker room guy. And you're getting character, you're getting accountability, all the other things you're getting with him. Javonte Williams, let me just tell you, he's, Nick Chubb had injuries. Javonte Williams had injuries. You take those injuries, if he can be healthy, he can be a very important part of this running game. He has got some skills. He's young. He's physical. He still has that burst when needed. So don't sleep on him. Miles Sanders, again, don't know a lot of what you're going to expect from him. He's done very little to nothing since he went to Carolina and left Philadelphia. So the expectations for him aren't very high. I could argue that he may end up being the odd man out in this running game, in this running back room, because I think the two rookies and Javonte Williams are locked in. It's just a matter of what the Cowboys want to do. I think Deuce Vaughn is gone. You hear a lot about Lipke. if they're going to run that I formation, of course you want Lipke in there. And if he is, then I don't really see them keeping 5 running backs on the roster. It just wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. So I think Sanders could end up being the odd person out. If they went and got Chubb, then you could really be seeing the 2 guys that you sign in the offseason being the odd man outs, or they just move on from Lipke and just carry the 4 true running backs. But it's going to be interesting. And like I said, would I be upset if they got Chubb? No, because anytime you get an opportunity to improve your football team and attempt to improve your football team, your boy here ain't never going to hate on it. I'm never going to hate on it. But I don't think he's going to be the guy that he would be the reason that they go over the top. I think the running back stable that they have in-house, and I think with the offensive line that they have in-house right now going into 25 is going to be good. And I think they got enough power and enough skill to really make it a formidable running game, which is then going to make Dak Prescott's life a lot easier. It's going to make CeeDee Lamb's life a lot easier. It's going to make our wide receiver 2, whoever that will be. I dropped a video about will they trade? Will they sign a free agent? So I gave my thoughts on that. So, or do they just going to go Mingo? However way they decide to do it, it's going to make everything else in that offense better. You know, you look at the investment they made in their coaching staff, getting in coaches with that mindset of running the football, physical style. That's what Shoddy's talked about. So I like the running backs we have. I wish Chubb well. If he comes to the Cowboys, I welcome him with open arms. But I just don't see it happening. And 2 years of no football, especially being a running back, I don't know how well that would end. So that's my thoughts. I would love to hear yours. Leave a comment down below. Make sure, again, hit that subscribe, hit that like. Appreciate all the support to the cave. I'll be seeing you guys live on Thursday. Make sure you check it out. Have a great week. See you.
Give me somebody that's hungry. Give me somebody that's hungry. I need somebody.